Hi, in this video I'd like to speak about empathy and apathy and the major misunderstandings within these concepts. So, there's a lot of messages going around calling people apathetic because they don't seem to be bothered by what's going on in the world. They don't seem to be suffering for the suffering that's going on in the world. But really, for a lot of these people, it's not that they don't care. It's just that they are powerful, empowered enough to not let it affect them. They don't let it compromise them. They don't let their integrity be compromised. That does not make them apathetic. They still have empathy. But if you just suffer for suffering, then you're just being a martyr. You're just giving your energy away, becoming disempowered. Empathy is about caring, but it's not about compromising your own integrity and becoming fearful of what goes on in the world. An empowered being is a being that stands amongst the chaos, unscathed, unwavered, that can walk amongst the chaos and still be integral and balanced and peaceful. I've had people say it to me a few times, saying that I'm not saying that I don't have any empathy for the suffering in the world just because I don't speak about it. Well, my mission is not to speak about the suffering. My mission is to anchor in higher understanding. My mission is to speak about that which is empowering, to speak about that which I want in the world, that which I want to see, such as the awakening within us all. My role is not to speak about all the suffering that's going on in the world. That may be the roles of others, but we all have different roles. I do care about the suffering. I do care that people are being murdered, that there's wars happening. I just don't let it get to me. I just don't let it get me down. Because suffering for suffering just creates more suffering, and it does not solve anything. I choose to use higher consciousness and higher understanding and express what I would like to see in the world, such as the Age of Enlightenment. I like to see forwards instead of looking backwards. So, empathy is not to let yourself be down because of the suffering. Compassion is the key. Compassion is empowering. For with compassion you care. You have empathy with compassion. But at the same time you do not let it compromise your integrity. The key is to be light as a feather, but solid as a rock, simultaneously. I think that's all I've got to say on that anyway, so thank you for listening, and peace and harmony to all.